It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. Second and 7. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Returnable from the 17. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long. It's Wilson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt. Ray McLeod deep to return. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Harris, and he will power his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Cousins. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one intercepted.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney, and that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes...
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's third and 7. In motion now, it's Miller. On third down, here's Wilson. And he looked looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Play action now. It's Cousins. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Cousins. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we can...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown, Falcons. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Russ. Here's a screen set up for Warren. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They drop this down to Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Cousins now on second down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Wilson. Catch made by Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Wilson to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. In motion comes Pittman. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Second and 11.
36 power.
Here's Wilson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Alert.
A run with Harris. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
95.
Now Wilson on first down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. 13 yards on the catch there. That's a Steeler first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And
He is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
14. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. First and 10. They'll stick to the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll run here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this one online, and it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ray McLeod gonna bring it out. Oh, yeah. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jahan! Hey, 382, Liz 50. Where's Jahan?
They run over center with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackled at the 25.
Quaker Omaha!
A 7-yard pickup.
Wait, Zach.
Brings up second.
Another run here for Robinson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss
So
of
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Wait, Zach.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Leave it, bring up.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he's got another one. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down.
Zach. Wait, Zach.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Now it's Harris. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. Here's a run going left. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory in Russell Wilson's debut at quarterback, moving to 1-0 with the win here in Atlanta. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on.